Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. So, guys, off camera, I have been doing a little bit of research into blood magic. I've learned kind of what we need to do going forward, kind of. So basically, what it looks like is our altar capacity is currently at 16,000, and a lot of the stuff that we need a little bit more than that. It also would be nice just to have that buffer so we don't have to keep watching it every 2 seconds and make sure we're not running out. So what I want to do is start making some of these runes of augmented capacity. This will allow us to store more LP in our altar. So if we click on this thing, we can see that it requires a magician's blood orb, 3 buckets, some flux electrum ingots, and an imbued slate. So the imbued slate, I've already made a few of these. Well, that's a reinforced. I made a few imbued slates, and the way you do that is by taking the reinforced slate and sticking that in the altar. It requires 5,000 LP, and yeah, so I've been using our villager friends over here and just making sure we got enough LP in the system so we can just put a reinforced slate in there. It'll do its red little swirly things, and after just a couple of seconds it will turn into the imbued slate. So yeah, that's really cool. So let's wait for this to happen. There it is. Bam. So now we got 6 of those. Okay, so this will allow us to create 6 of these rune of augmented capacities. Okay, so the flux electrum ingots, that's another thing that I've been working on a little bit off camera, just trying to help speed things up. So in order to make these, we need to get a pyrotheum dust and 2 flux electrum blends. So the pyrotheum is pretty easy. We've made this before. It's just blaze powder, redstone, sulfur, and pulverized coal. Not a big deal. The flux electrum, though, this requires us to make electrum blend and put 2 pieces of redstone into it with a fluid transposer. Okay, very easy. I've already set this up over there. We've been making it off camera. So we just need gold dust or pulverized gold and pulverized silver. That'll make us the electrum blend. Stick that in the liquid transposer and it does what we need it to do. So I think this should probably be finished up by now. Yeah, we got electric blend there. This is all done. Looks like we are needing a little bit more of the flux. So let's grab the 27 more of those that I have created, stick that in here and let it do its thing. Okay, so then I'll go while we're working. So it looked like we have 68 of these flux electrum ingots, so we should be pretty good to start making what we need to make. All right, so each one of these is 3 buckets, and I want to make 6 of those, so we need, what is that, 18 buckets? How many buckets do we have? We have 57. Perfect. We have more than enough than what we need. So let's go ahead and shift click this guy, stick that right there, and those slates. Okay, so there is 6 runes of augmented capacity. Excellent. So now we can come over here to our altar, and I don't know at what point we're allowed to use these blocks right here for putting runes in. I guess we could test it right now and see. So that's 8,000 LP on a tier 3. So let's break this and stick one of these guys. Not that. This guy right here. Capacity says 16,000. So if we put that right there. Okay. Oh, no. That does work. So we can now use those corners. I was told that we weren't able to use those before. But it looks like at some point we have unlocked the ability to do that. Okay. So we'll go and stick these guys right here. This will increase how much our altar can hold. Now we just need to find 2 more spots. I guess right here's one. Stick you there. And efficiency rune that makes things go faster. Rune of sacrifice that gives us more LP per villager that we kill. Speed rune makes it go faster. And yeah, these blocks of redstone actually are supposed to be bloodstone. We'll have to figure out how to make those a little bit later. So which one of these do I want to remove? I guess we'll do a speed rune. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think that makes things use less LP because it goes that much faster. But I think I'd rather store more at this time than make things go faster. So right now we can hold 25,000 LP. That's pretty cool. So now we can take some of our villager friends over here, do this and that and one of those. Okay, so now we have almost a full altar's worth of LP. So that's awesome. We're able to hold a lot more now, so we can craft more without having to worry about refilling as often. Very good. Okay, so now that that's done, I was looking at our quest book. Once again, it says we have one quest with unclaimed rewards. And if we open that up, yeah, this one right here still says that it has an unclaimed reward. I don't know about that, but it says that we can do it. So I guess we'll take a reward bag. Let's claim that reward. We'll put the cows away, and we have an epic... Oh, we have an epic reward bag. Let's go ahead and open this guy. An Amaranth Trap Door. That sounds like a junk reward that nobody wants. All right, so we'll put that one away. Okay, so I wanted to continue on with some more of the blood magic stuff. I'm not sure how far we're going to be able to get in this because I'm still learning as we go, but it looks like it wants us to create a bound sword, I think. All right, let's read this. Blood magic rituals can be used to summon resources and create powerful tools, weapons, and armor. Create a ritual diviner. I think that's how you say that. This tool can be used to auto-place the components for various rituals. Construct the ritual of binding. And scroll down. Activate and throw in a diamond sword, then run like hell, according to the creator. Further information and safety tips can be found by reading the Blood Magic Forum thread. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of reading off camera, like I said. So it says that we need construct a ritual of binding. So I don't know how to do that. So this says ritual of the full spring. Okay, so let's see if we can make one of those. Okay, so there's two different ones here. They both have the same item. One says cannot place in dusk runes. The other one says it can. I don't know what the difference is. Okay, so in order to make one of these, we're going to need some diamonds, emeralds, or I guess... Cannot place, can place. I guess there's two different ones of these that we can create. So we need to figure out how to make these elemental inscription tools of fire. All right, so we need a tier 3, 1000 magma cream makes one of those. Okay, so we're going to have to make some magma cream. We're going to have to get some gas tiers, which they should have. We're going to need lapis lazuli blocks, which I have, and obsidian, which I also have. So let's see what we got here as far as all that stuff goes. Obsidian, let's get a stack. Lapis. We don't have the blocks, but we have the loose items. Let's go ahead and make a stack of blocks of lapis. Oops, whoops, whoops. There we go. Click. So there's one stack of that. Gas tiers. Yep, we got plenty of those. I've been killing gas as I've been collecting dirt. And what was the last one? That's obsidian. That's the lapis. This one is the that. And then we need magma cream. We only have 19 of those. Okay, so how do you make magma cream? I forget. R? Slime ball plus blaze powder. Okay, how much blaze do we have? We have 600 of those. Slime. Yep, we got plenty. Perfect. So we won't even have to worry about farming anything. We got everything good to go. Okay, so now we have all of these guys. We need to stick them on the blood altar. And it says it requires 1000 LP per. And we have 25,000. We got some villagers up here. I might have to go spawn some more villagers. I don't really know how many. Actually, let's hit F3. This says we have 9 villagers up there. So that's an additional, what is it, 18,000 LP? Yeah, I'm probably going to have to spawn some more villagers, get this going. So let me go ahead and put all these guys in here. Actually, I guess we can do one together real quick. So let's stick one of these in there. And that shouldn't take too long if it's only going to use 1,000. That's still... If we're doing a stack of these, that's going to take a bit of time. Actually, that's taking longer than I thought it would. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and make a few of these. I don't know if I'm going to do a full stack if it's going to take that long. And we need 4 times that amount. I might just do, I don't know, 10 of them or something like that. But yeah, guys, let me go ahead and do this and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I was thinking that these were going to stack, which they don't, or at least they don't appear to. No, they don't stack. I'm actually not sure if we need many more of these than what we already have. So I stopped at 3 per color instead of doing like 10 a stack of each. I think that might have been a little bit overboard since I don't know enough about this mod to know if we need that many. Okay, so we can go ahead and start putting all these things away. Let's go and double click these. All these guys go in there. So now we can make one of these guys. Ritual of the Full Spring. Okay, so we made one of those. And I think that satisfies this. Nope, we need a detection task. So we also have to make a bound blade. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do the ritual of binding. So let's look at this again real quick. It can be used to create resources. Create a ritual diviner. This tool can be used to auto-place the components for various rituals. Construct the ritual of binding. Okay, so it tells us to create a ritual of binding, but doesn't tell us really how to do that. Now, I think if we look at blood magic, weren't there ritual stones? Yeah, there were, and I think we could have gotten one of these. Oh man, that's that's a little ridiculous. I think we could have gotten a bunch of these from a reward a little while ago, if I remember correctly, and I chose not to do that. So that might have been the wrong choice. Let's see, do we have any ritual stones? No, we don't. Okay, so I tell you guys what, looks like, oh, you know what, we might be able to create one of these real quick. Ritual stone. So there's that. These guys go here, and then the orb. That the magician, does that work? Or was it the apprentice? There it is. Okay, so the apprentice will let us make that. Yeah, I gotta make a bunch more of those slates. So we have to put stone in, which turns into the regular slates, and we have to put those back into the reinforced slates. So yep, that's going to take a little bit of time. So let me go ahead and start working on this, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I was experimenting around a little bit, trying to make these reinforced slates a little bit easier. And it looks like if you put it in by hand, one piece of stone, you can turn that into the slate, and you put it in again and you get the reinforced slate. But you can only do one item at a time. I can't figure out how to do more than one. Then I was just messing around, seeing if we can automate the blood altar a little bit. I put a hopper next to it, and let's see, I put in like, I don't know, let's do 4 pieces of stone. And sure enough, all 4 of those pieces of stone do go into the blood altar. You can see now looks like there is more than one item there. And yeah, so it'll just do it all at the same time. So you just got to watch it for longer. But it's better than putting one item in, waiting for it to get done, pulling it out, putting the next item in, waiting for it to get done. This way you can just kind of do it all in one go. And I think it makes things that much easier. But yeah, it does take 4 times as long because we have 4 pieces of stone in there. But it should be finishing up here pretty quickly. You just got to make sure you got enough LP in your altar. Another thing, if you click this, like if you right click with an empty hand, you'll cancel this out. So if you got a lot of stone in there and it's almost done and you right click it, you have to start all the way over. So yeah, be careful. You always have the divination sigil in your hand if you're ever going to click on this thing while it's going and mass producing things. Yeah, I found that one out. It's very frustrating. Okay, so we got this going. We can put those blank slates back in there for the reinforced slates, but I don't think we need to do that at this time. So we have a bunch of ritual stones. We got 28 of those. Took a while to get all of those done. But from what I was reading, that we need a master ritual stone. Apparently every ritual needs one of these. So let's make a master ritual stone. So we'll go and click this and that. So we needed this orb, and then we needed, oh gosh, what was it? Was it the stones to do that? Yes. Okay, so that makes the master ritual stone. Okay, very good. So now that we have that, we have 24 ritual stones. I believe that's what we need. So with this, what is this thing called? I can't remember what the name of this thing is. Anyway, the little blue stick thing, if you shift right click it, you can go through a whole bunch of different rituals. And from what I was seeing, when you hover over this, the tooltip there tells you how many of each different type of stone you need for each ritual. Now, I'm pretty sure it said we needed the ritual of binding. So let's just click through here until, oh, that's a mariculture one, huh? Ritual of Full Spring, Green Grove, Ritual of Binding. Okay, so now that that's set to the Ritual of Binding, let's take a look at our book once again. This tool can be used to auto-place components for the various rituals. Construct the Ritual of Binding. Activate it and throw in a diamond sword, and then run like hell according to the creator. Okay, so I'm not sure where we're gonna do this. Maybe we should do it over here. I think this is one of those things you make once and you can tear it down and you don't have to worry about it again. So if I right click, maybe I have to put down the Master Ritual Stone. Then do I right click? Okay, now that I place a block, right click, oop, place in me. Okay. How many of these do we got left? I guess I'll put that in the hotbar so we can see. So yeah, as I'm doing that, it's placing all these blocks around in the correct place. I'm pretty sure we only needed that many of them. So I'm not sure how to actually activate the ritual, come to think of it. It said that we needed a diamond sword, so let's go ahead and do that. I think that is all the stones we needed to get this ritual going. So let's get a diamond sword. We have plenty of diamonds, and we need a stick. So we got one of those. Excellent. Okay, so how do I activate the ritual? Do I have to touch it with my orb? I honestly don't know, but I guess we'll try a few things here. I don't remember reading about this on the... Okay, it says currently harvestable pickaxe. I don't know. So if I just place that on here, is that activated? Oh, I gotta turn my magnet off, obviously. Yeah, I think I missed something as far as activating this thing goes. Put that there. Yeah, nothing's happening. Okay, so now, yeah. Let me do a little bit more research on how to get this thing activated, and we'll be right back. All right, so we had to make a weak activation crystal. So in order to make one of these weak activation crystals, we have to make a lava crystal, which is 3 lava buckets, some glass, the weak blood orb diamond, and some of the flux electrum. So we had all that stuff, and we are done. Get that guy out of there. Awesome. So this activates the low-level rituals. You know what? Let's take a look at this. So there's a weak activation and the awaken activation crystal. Ooh, this looks rather complicated. I've never seen most of this stuff before. So yeah, I assume that's how you do the more advanced ones. Okay, so we have the weak activation crystal, and I'm pretty sure we have to just right-click that on this guy. Should click it. Let me see. Okay, well, I just clicked it on there. Oh, I think the problem was I had to click this in midair, so it bound to me. So now it says current owner, myself. Then I clicked on the stone and I got some particles. I think we are good to go. My magnet is now turned off, so I should just be able to cue that on there. Yeah, let's get back. Okay, things are happening. Awesome. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, oh yeah, look at that. Right there. Boom. Bound sword. Very cool. Okay, so yeah, blood magic's taking a little bit for me to get used to it, but I'm getting there. Okay, so now we have the bound blade. Caution may cause a bad day deactivated. So if I activate this, now I believe when it's activated, it's using some of my LP. Let me see if I do this. 18,950. Yeah, there we go. Now it's using a little bit. Okay, so let's turn that off. That's weird. It turns into like an orb when it's turned off, and it turns into a sword when it's turned on. Huh, weird. Okay, so now that we have this, what does our book tell us? Activate through the diamond sword, then run like hell according to the thing. Further information and safety tips can be found by reading the blood magic form. Okay, so that's all we had to do is just create the bound blade. So that's going to give us a full heart reward bag and some of these runes. And now we have plenty of sacrifice. I think we should probably get some more of those augmented capacity if we're going to get any of those. But I'm just going to get the reward bag because I like rewards as long as they're not the Morvi decor rewards, which are just a waste of space. So click on this thing. Oh, that's awesome. That was totally worth it. More fluid storage. Awesome. Love it. Okay, very, very cool. So let's take a look at this once more. And this is going to, oh, this is how we get, okay, unlock 3 quests elsewhere. So this is going to make us the large bloodstone bricks. That's what we need to upgrade our altar to a tier 4. And yeah, so we have to replace these redstone blocks with those. So let's see, let's read this real quick. Once you have your bound sword, you can activate it by sneak clicking, which we already did. Doing so will use life essence stored in your blood network. Hitting a mob with the activated sword will give you a chance of getting a blood shard. Okay. Blood shards are needed to make blood bricks to upgrade your altar to tier 4. Awesome. Okay, so we need large bloodstone bricks. So let's look in NEI real quick. Right, so how do we make these? So stone and a weak blood shard. Oh, that gives us 32 of these. Wow. Okay, so I guess we only need to kill... Now, did it say hostile mobs or just any mob? It just says hitting a mob with the activated sword will give you a chance of getting a blood shard. So I wonder if doing it on villagers will work. We got a pig over here. Hey, pig. Okay, that did not give me anything. So let's come back over here. There's some cats around. I think we'll leave those. There's some more animals over here. Hey, sheep. Okay, I should also turn on my magnet once again. We got to remember to turn this sword off. We can't leave it going because that'll just drain all my life points. Okay, that one had some particles when I hit it. But yeah, I'm not seeing those shards, so maybe it has to be a hostile mob? I am not sure. I don't see any more animals around. Oh wait, there's a cow over here. We'll try it one more time, and also a sheep and a villager, so we can try a few different ones. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Yeah, no shard. Let's try it on the villager. Nope. Okay, so it might have to be a hostile mob. So where are we going to get some hostile mobs around here? We only have them available in this thing. So I might go to the nether and try and kill a few pigmen or something. I think we can handle that. Let's do it. Yeah, on second thought, probably attacking this pigman is probably not a good idea. I think if we can find one by itself, it might be okay, but groups of 4, yeah. Here's one guy over here. Let's go ahead and activate this thing. Well, it looks like there's 2, but I think we'll just try it on the 1. Okay, so there we go. Is this guy mad? Yes, he is. Did we get the... Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, and that blew up on us. But we got the thing we needed, so let's turn our sword off. And we'll come back over here into our thingy. Awesome. So now we should be able to combine those shards with, well, I guess just one of the shards we need. Combine that with a piece of stone for 32 of the large bloodstone bricks. So stone, one of you, and one of you. Large bloodstone brick. Okay. So I believe all we got to do to upgrade this to a tier 4 is now replace this stuff with these, and hopefully that's what we need to get this to the tier 4. Other than that, we're gonna have to upgrade to a tier 5 by using beacons, and I think that's a little bit beyond us at this point. We don't have any nether stars yet. Okay, so we place those all down. Oh, you know what? We also need to put the runes or in between here. What are these things? Yeah, the runes. Do we have enough? Do we have any runes? We have 11 plus 1. Yeah, we don't have enough right now. Okay, so we'll do that probably next time. All right, guys. Think that's going to do it for today. We've messed around with blood magic quite a lot. Discovered some pretty cool tricks and tips these last couple of days. I'm going to continue to do some more reading and figuring out more things that we can do with the blood magic to make our life a little bit easier. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it. and we'll see you next time.